Today I'm trying $1, $10, and $100 ramen across Japan, each with its own story, flavor, and experience. First, we're heading to the CupNoodle Museum.
Konnichiwa. I would love to buy one ticket.
Do you have a reservation?
No.
No? Do you like to make a cup noodle?
Yeah?
130.
130? Thank you. Wow, look at that. So this is the room with all the cup noodle flavors, starting from year 1958.
Meet Momofuku Ando, the man who changed how the entire world eats. After World War II, Japan was devastated and struggling with food shortages. Ando saw people lining up for hours just to get a bowl of ramen. He believed peace will come to the world when people have enough to eat. So in a tiny shed behind his house, he began experimenting day and night, trying to make noodles that could be cooked fast, stay fresh, and feed everyone. After months of failure, in 1958, he finally discovered the key. By flash frying noodles in oil, they could be instantly prepared just by adding hot water. That was the birth of instant ramen. But Ando didn't stop there. When he saw Americans eating noodles out of cups with forks, he thought, why not make it even easier? He redesigned it into a cup, safe, portable, and even usable in space. And just like that, cup noodles were born. Today, billions of cups are eaten every day, all thanks to one man's dream in small shed in Osaka.
All the way 2025.
And right now, I will be following the footsteps of Ando and making my own original cup noodles.
Look how many people there are, and everyone's creating their own cup. Alright, so here you just buy the cup holder. Right, this is gonna be my cup. Look at that. Wash my hands. Okay. Alright, our hands are clean, the lid is on. Now comes the instructions. Right now we're gonna be creating our own design. I'm not that much of an artist, but I'll try. It's matte shoe. Right, this is my design. Super original, I know. Okay? 6 times, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Okay.
You get to pick the flavors, toppings, and design your cup noodle. Totally unique.
Okay, arigato. All right, so the flavoring is done. Now we're going to the sealing part. Look at the machinery down there. Okay, so now it's gonna seal off the lid. Put it into some kind of packaging, plastic. All right, and now it's going to shrink the wrap cup. So just it's gonna seal it, preserve it somehow. Oh, and then you pick it up from here. Wow, it's still hot. Original WAGYU cup noodles.
And of course, to eat it, we need some hot water. Luckily in Japan, there's a simple hack. Every 7-Eleven has a hot water dispenser just for that.
Maybe I can ask for chopsticks. Vegetable? Okay, okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, we got our free chopsticks. This is the water. Original WAGYU noodles. I'm not sure how long I'm supposed to wait, but it stays for like 2 minutes. It smells really good actually. So amazing. I got the spicy tomato flavor, the broth. It's really good. We even have some kimchi and stuff. There's that original cup noodle flavor. I love it.
That's our $1 ramen done. Simple, nostalgic, and iconic. So now I'm done with the $1 ramen. That is quite a contrast for the upcoming exclusive $100 WAGYU ramen. But now, let's move up just by one notch. And let's meet a person that knows ramen the best. Meet Ramen Beast, a man that has been to over 4,000 ramen shops.
What's your name?
Abram.
Matt.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Is there like anything special about the shops?
So this place is very legendary for late night Chinese inspired Tantan men, aka Dan Dan Mian. Their flagship stores in Ginza. It's been open since 1964.
Yeah.
This is a they have a couple of branches, 3 or 4 branches that I know of.
Right.
And this is a new branch that just opened a few years ago.
Okay.
It's called Hashigo, and in the ramen world, there's basically 2 styles, to put it simply.
Yeah.
There's new school, where you're constantly trying to update the menu, tweak the ingredients,
Right.
use premium ingredients, modern cooking techniques. You're always trying to level up. And there's the old school style,
Okay.
in which you use the same recipe
Yeah.
for years, if like sometimes decades. This is old school traditional. I figured because
interesting.
you're new, maybe you don't have a lot of ramen experience.
Yeah.
We'll start with the old school for you.
No, that's good. That's
So
good.
yeah, so this, you can see the influence from China in this bowl. In China, dan dan mian, maybe you've heard of it,
Yeah.
is like ramen noodles with chili oil, oftentimes served without soup. This is mixed Chinese culture mixed with Japanese culture, where they add soup, like the toppings are more Japanese.
But ramen is originally like, it's Japanese, right? But just like around Asian world, there's a lot of like dishes. Like, I don't know, I was in Taiwan and I ate like beef noodle soup.
Yeah.
So it's not ramen, but it's kind of like, you know, noodles inside a soup.
Ramen, there's 5 main components. There's the noodles, number 1, and with ramen noodles in particular, they need to have kansui, which is alkaline water. So that's what makes ramen noodles different from like pasta, for
Yeah.
example. They're both wheat noodles,
Yeah.
but because ramen noodles have alkaline water, it gives them like that extra chew. In the olden days, they would take ash from a fire and like knead the ash into the dough.
Interesting.
And that's where they got the alkaline from. But today, it's not really feasible to do that.
Yeah.
There are some stores that still do that, like in Okinawa, but for the most part, everyone uses a combination of like baking soda and water.
Yeah.
The alkaline. To describe ramen simply, there's 5 components. There's the noodles,
Yeah.
the soup,
Yeah.
the tare. Tare is like the sauce that gives the ramen its flavor, oil or fat, and then toppings. As long as you have those 5 components, you're free to do whatever you want. A lot of Japanese food is very like strict, whether it's like sushi or whatever the Japanese food is, there's like rules like what's allowed and what's not allowed.
Yeah.
Ramen is the one Japanese food that has endless possibilities. For example, the soup, you can make the soup out of anything you want. It can be like chicken-based, pork-based, beef-based. You can combine soups. Same with like the toppings, everything. As long as you have those 5 components, the key is to have them balanced and to bring out as much flavor as possible.
Interesting.
Going back to your question about ramen being Japanese, noodles are originally from China. Ramen culture came from China to Japan, I want to say around 150 years ago. Ramen first popped up in the Chinatowns in Japan. And it was very simple, very different from what it is today. And over time, Japanese people tweaked it, made it more Japanese, added their own things, and it kind of evolved into a Japanese dish.
Okay.
Now in Japan, if you go to different areas of Japan, there's local ramen that's only available in that area. Like in Kyushu, where there's a lot of like pigs, they make ramen with pork bone.
Right.
In the north, in like Sapporo, it's very common to use miso in cooking. That's where miso ramen developed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of regional styles, but Tokyo is king because Tokyo has pretty much everything for the most part.
What about lines? Is it like regular to have lines in ramen shops?
Most ramen shops are small.
Yeah.
In Tokyo, especially, real estate is premium. And if you're good, it's very normal to have a line.
Yeah.
If you get too popular and the lines get too crazy, it can become a hindrance on the neighbors. And there have been shops that have closed down. Like if you're trying to get into your house and there's a line in front of your house every day, you're gonna go crazy. So there have been shops that have closed down because of that. Now, it's not uncommon for shops that get really famous or really popular to do a ticket system or like a reservation system where you come and you write your name and like they tell you what time to come back. But still, I'd say most ramen shops, it's just wait in line. And there's like unwritten rules like etiquette. Like for example, if the shop is busy and there's a line, once your food comes, you're not really supposed to like take your time and like chit chat. You should eat it. And then once you're done, get out. Like if you finish your bowl and you're like on your phone messing around, the staff are gonna look at you like, yo, what are you doing? There's people waiting. There's like some rules to follow. Each shop has their own rules. I'd say fall in line and try to copy what the other customers are doing, and that's usually the best way to go about it.
What about like filming?
When it comes to filming, the one rule in Japan is it's not cool to film other customers.
Yeah.
If you want to film the kitchen, you should always ask first. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I love how in Japan, like, you know, everyone's just sitting in front of like the chefs, but usually you can like watch how they prepare your food. It's kind of like a show, you know.
One of the things I love about Japan is the craftsmanship, the craftsman spirit. Huge operations exist, but many ramen shops and many businesses are mom and pop, like family owned.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are making the food. It's not like they hire a bunch of staff. But yeah, the interaction between the customers and the staff is something that's super cool about Japan.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for almost 22 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you come here for ramen or?
I fell in love with ramen, and it's one of the reasons why I stayed here.
Yeah.
But I like randomly studied Japanese at university and thought I'd be here for like a year, and then I just stayed.
You're basically Japanese, man.
Almost.
You're originally from the US, right?
Yeah, I'm originally from California, San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay.
So they have gyoza, like fried dumplings, but they only serve them at dinner time here. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Notice how fast that came out?
Yeah, we just ordered like 30
It's all
seconds
about-
ago.
The soup is pretty much pre-made.
Yeah.
Like ramen soup is usually made the day before.
Yeah.
And then they just heat it up to order. And it's
Okay.
all about how fast you can boil the noodles. So this is a bone-based soup with sesame, chili oil, fried and breaded pork cutlet on the top. Very simple, old school, classic bowl.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. So you usually order spicy?
Not all ramen shops offer spicy. This style of ramen, tantan men, already comes with chili oil. Here they let you customize how spicy you want it. But there's a lot of types of ramen that you don't have the option of making it spicy.
Okay. What's your ritual?
First is you say itadakimasu,
Itadakimasu. Okay.
which means like bon appetit, or we are receiving.
Yeah.
The most important thing, enjoy it. You can also use soy sauce if you want, same up there. All right, here we go.
Taste the broth first, actually.
What do you think?
It's nice. Actually, not as like thick as like other ramens that I've tried. The soup is a little bit more loose, you know.
Ramen comes in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Some of them are really thick and creamy.
Yeah.
Some of them are super light, clear soup. This is kind of in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's like the perfect middle for me. Let me try the pork. I still have yet to try not a tasty ramen, you know?
Oh, yeah.
All of them are f***ing good.
This is why I never left Japan.
Yeah.
The food here is unreal. Even like average ramen in Japan,
Yeah.
in any other country, would be like the best ramen.
It's my first time trying like fried pork ramen. I never tried it before,
This is
so.
called paiko. That fried pork is actually kind of a specialty of the shop. In the batter, there's a little bit of curry. I don't know if you taste the curry. Like
No, not
spice
really.
In the fried pork, a little bit.
Now when you mentioned it, maybe I'll see it. Maybe. Well, it's delicious. How many ramen shops have you tried yourself?
I've been to over 4,000.
No way.
Yeah, I started counting in 2012. Since 2012, I've eaten 3,000 that I've actually counted.
Yeah.
I moved to Japan in 2004, so there's 8 years where I wasn't counting.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'd say right now, if I had to guess, I'm probably like around 4,500. And another thing is I usually don't repeat. This shop we're at right now,
Oh, yeah?
I've never been here before.
No way.
I've been to the head branch in Ginza, but
Yeah.
I've never been to this one.
Okay.
I usually go to a place I've never been, and I have a list of places I want to go, and it never ends.
Is it because like there's such competition in Japan of like food and stuff?
Yeah, that is part of it. Japanese love ramen. Ramen world is always evolving. I'd say there's between 20 and 30,000 ramen restaurants in Japan. Ramen shops are closing at the same rate that they're opening.
Okay.
I think Japan is pretty saturated. It's not like the number of ramen shops out there just keeps going up. In Tokyo alone, they say between 200 and 300 ramen shops open every year, but about the same number close every year. Think about that, 200 to 300. If you just want to eat all the new ramen shops opening, you have to eat 300 shops a year in Tokyo.
Yeah.
That's just the new ones, let alone all the thousands that already exist. So you can eat a new ramen shop every day for the rest of your life in Japan, and you'll die before you eat them all.
Do you have like your favorite shop?
No.
No?
Because I usually eat a new one every time.
Yeah.
I don't really repeat, and the landscape is changing. Like, of course, some shops serve the same recipe for years, but a lot of the new school shops will change their recipes and tweak. So, like, if you go today and then you go again in like 2 years, it might be different.
Yeah.
And another thing, if let's say you have the best ramen shop, other people are gonna copy your style. So, like, maybe you have the best today, but in like a year or 2 years from now, guarantee there's gonna be other shops that are trying to emulate what you're doing and level it up. When people are like, give me like the 5 best, it's like such a difficult question. And ramen is so personal. Like some people like clear soup, some people like the rich, fatty soup, some people like spicy. Everyone has their own preference.
What about your preference?
I used to really like the shops that are like pushing the boundaries, using premium ingredients. Sometimes people say in food like you can't outcook your ingredients. So if you're using like really top level ingredients, it's easier to be rated higher than if you're not. Now that being said, the more ramen I eat, the more I like the really old school places that use like a ton of MSG, that are just like hole in the wall, like dirty. Like I appreciate that history. And yeah, I like seeking out places that aren't famous too. So I wouldn't say I have one style that I like the most. It's fun to go around Japan and eat like all the local regional ramen styles that don't really exist in any other places.
Yeah.
So when I do that, I really enjoy it too.
So how do you find new ramen shops? Word of mouth or?
Combination. Word of mouth. There's magazines that come out every year and highlight like the newest shops to open. Social media. Like of course I'm connected with like all the ramen eaters, and you know, you see what people are posting. And when you're into something, you just know when the new ones are gonna come out. You're plugged in.
I can hear that you're really passionate about ramen, you know. It's nice to find people like that, you know, it's so kind of niche.
The one thing about ramen is it's so vast and so deep. You can't come to Japan and like eat ramen nonstop for like 2 months or 3 months and be like, oh, like I fully understand it. It takes like years and years of dedication.
You do tours for people as well, like tourists, or not really?
Usually no. Sometimes if the situation is right, I will. But ramen tours are difficult because most cuisines, it's all about the company that you're with. Ramen is the one dish that once it comes, you put your head down and you eat. It's not easy to bring in like a group of like 4 people and be like chit-chatting over your ramen.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't really like taking like a group of tourists to ramen shops. But if the situation's right, every once in a while, meet someone cool like you.
Yeah. What about drinking a bowl like this?
No pressure to finish all the soup, but if you want to, go for it.
I love that, like the spiciness level, you know, it's like not too spicy, but it's still like making your like mouth tingling. Oh yeah, so we finished, right? We have to like leave, right?
Let's pay, get out of here.
Tell them I pay with card?
Cash only here.
No way.
Yeah. Japan is changing and it's slowly becoming more cashless.
Yeah.
But like a lot of old school shops, a lot of mom and pop shops, they don't want to pay credit card fees.
Right. Maybe they don't want to show all their taxes as well.
Of course,
you know?
they could like raise the price a little bit to accommodate for the credit card fee, but yeah, taxes is also part of it. It's just easier. Japan is still like a cash-based society.
Okay.
But now, it was time for the ultimate experience, the $100 ramen, served right in the heart of Tokyo.
Hello. It's called Mashi no Mashi. I think it's like a chain around the world, and basically they cook pretty interesting and cool ramen, and this one I had to order beforehand and actually pay for it beforehand. So I'm here to try your famous ramen, the $100 ramen. So do a lot of people order this Wagyu ramen?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The Wagyu Zero is definitely the most popular one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess they're famous for it, yeah. So is this shop like a chain around the world, right?
Wagyu Mafia, the brand itself, has several different locations. We have about 7 in Tokyo. This one is only ramen, but we have some where we have like different concepts within one location.
Right.
And we also have locations in like Hong Kong, Singapore.
Yeah. I saw on the website that they have, I think even the US, right?
US, not currently.
No?
But we go to the US often to do like pop-ups and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like events.
Where are you from?
I'm from California.
Okay, nice. So you came to Japan to make ramen?
Not
No?
necessarily. I moved to Japan. I'm half Japanese.
Oh,
so
cool.
I came here a lot. And then I moved here after school and I just kind of found this job.
Nice. I thought maybe you had like a dream to become a ramen master, you know, in Japan or something.
That's his dream.
Yeah?
He wants to open a ramen shop in the States.
Oh,
That's his
cool.
dream, yeah.
Is there anything like besides the Wagyu special about this ramen in this shop?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the ingredients used, for example, like the bean sprouts where you could buy for like 30 yen, it scales up to like 1,000 yen, like the ones we buy. So it's just very high quality ingredients overall.
Let's go!
That's like a mountain.
Welcome to National Tokyo! WAGYU no itterashai!
Here we go. Wow. That looks beautiful. It's a nice presentation. Okay.
This is Ozaki Wagyu.
Yeah.
Ozaki is a farmer that we are very close with. It's a very exclusive cattle. There's only a certain amount produced yearly, we're lucky enough to get it from him. He studied in the States on cattle, and he wanted to come back to Japan and kind of make Wagyu that you don't get tired of eating. Was kind of his concept, from my understanding.
All right, so let's give it a try, I guess. Is there like any specific way to eat the ramen?
Yeah, slap like a boss.
I slurp like a boss, okay. You got the samurai.
Yeah.
If you want to add hot sauce, we have 3 original hot
Okay.
sauces. This one is yuzu based, so Japanese lemon citrus. A lot of flavor to it, more on the mild side. This red one will be habanero. It's about 3 times spicier.
Okay.
And this one is super spicy, Carolina Reaper.
Oh, shit.
It's about 300 times
Well,
spicier.
I hope you warned people before about
We
the
did.
spices.
That's what I
Always,
always
you gotta
tell.
do
But-
always.
It's too spicy for a lot of people, but people who really like spice, it tastes really good. It's just
Okay.
super spicy.
Let's try the soup first. The broth tastes amazing. Is there like kind of like beef in the broth?
Beef bone broth.
Beef bone. Oh, yeah, that's why I feel a lot of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
very beefy. This is the WAGYU. Damn. It's like almost eating pulled beef, you know?
Exactly.
But it's
Yeah.
just like a slice. That's crazy. Seems like it's pulled and put again into like a, you know, like a
Very,
steak.
very soft.
Wow, that's crazy. Very tender. It just melts in your mouth basically.
So yeah, the soup we also make like a whole ozaki beef bone in it. So it's like a beef bone broth.
Okay.
Also like the famous Kobe beef.
Oh, the noodles are super thick. Actually, you can chew them. Though I like my noodles a little bit more thinner, but this is like the middle between like udon noodle and like a soba noodle. Let's try some of the spices. Let's try it on the beef or something. Okay, this is not that spicy. Right.
No, the yuzu is not too spicy. I think it's more like flavor,
Yeah.
I'd say. The red one is probably my favorite one.
I see. Yeah, it's nice. The middle one is, you have a little bit of a tingly feeling, but it's not too spicy. It's like the spice I like, you know, not too much, but they're telling me to try the spiciest. This is Carolina Reaper. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, it's so thick even. I'll just dip my noodles inside. It's the thickest out of all of them. Bro, he's laughing at me. Like, he knows what's gonna happen. He's just like looking and smiling.
Let's go.
Okay.
Itroshai.
Oh no.
Itroshai. It's good?
I think you have to wait.
The aftertaste.
Yeah. No, it's not that bad actually. No. I can handle it. Oh, but now my tongue feels like hurting.
あのまあほとんど夏の時期は海外に行ったんですけど、
Delicious.
Right.
Yeah. How do you say delicious?
Oishi.
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 Yeah, oishi, oishi, oishi. I finished it. Very good. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
so much.
ありがとうございます. Chef Kanda.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for the meal and yeah, good luck opening your own ramen shop, bro.
Yeah.
Guys, be on a lookout in New York. Yeah.
いってらっしゃい
Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.
Yes.